What is up, everybody? Back on the grind. Here I am again this week talking to you about the new Absolute Batman issue, which is more of like it's a special issue about Arkham, the whole history of Arkham, how it came to be, all that good shit. Like, we all know what Arkham is. Basically, it's the scientific institute that put Batman on the back end for like a couple issues or whatnot. You know, the ones that experimented on him. Well, this whole issue is just kind of going on about what the hell even Arkham is. Like, what's it about? What's its history? What's its connections to the Joker and whatnot? And today I want to talk to you about this issue because it's pretty good, obviously. It's very, very good. We also get to know who the absolute Deathstroke is, absolute Diddy Stroke, as I like to call him, because let's be real here, they're not going to not do the weird shit that Deathstroke did in the mainline universe, you know, with him and kids and whatnot. If you know, you know. It's a big part of his history. But basically, the entire issue opens up with this guy named Amadeus Arkham, basically the whole founder of the Arkham Institute, Arkham Asylum, and he's basically like telling us his like life story. Basically, his dad was like part of the Union or whatever during like the Civil War or whatever the fuck, and his whole family was basically waiting for his dad to come back, but apparently his dad died during the war, so his mom just kind of went fucking insane and like killed everybody, his two siblings, the soldier who like sent her the letter, and then she ended up killing herself, with Amadeus ending up becoming an orphan after that. So yeah, we're off to a pretty good start, I would like to say. Not a bad start. We got to see like a triple homicide and a suicide, so that's nice. But yeah, basically, not nice, just a really nice introduction to this comic, you know, just happiness and good vibes. That's what Absolute Batman is all about at the end of the day, and that's what we love it for. But basically, after that, after like getting out of the orphanage and growing up, Arkham, who apparently got a lot of money after his parents' death, used it to open up the asylum because he truly thought he can help people with mental illnesses. Of course, because this was like the 19th, early 20th century, a lot more people came in than just people who were mentally ill, like those who were like criminally insane and whatnot. So he had to help them as well. And it seemed like he was a pretty good guy, all things considered. Like, you know, he wanted to help people out, even people who were thought to be dangerous criminals, you know, violent people, basically, like absolute fucking psychopaths. He wanted to help everybody out. And during this, he found this one kid who was like nearly dead, was assaulted by someone or whatever the fuck, and so he decided to adopt the kid and make him his own, basically. He decided to adopt him and teach him in the ways of hospitality and helping people with mental illnesses. As you can tell, you could probably know where this is going to go, so let's not beat around the bush. This is Absolute Joker. This is Jack Grimm. This is the main bad guy of this universe, basically. But let's not get ahead of ourselves. Let's keep talking about the story. So basically, he was teaching this kid how to be a good doctor, and one day, one of the really crazy looking patients who's like a fucking psychopath, like he's basically the red herring of this book, because we thought this was gonna be the Joker because he was like killing people, what man, woman, children, and had a goofy ass smile on as well. He was a menace to society, basically. He managed to break free, kill some people, and nearly killed the kid before I guess he realized that if he died, then the guy would also die. So he decided to not kill the kid. And a little later afterwards, the whole asylum was like set on fire or some shit, and a bunch of inmates, a bunch of crazy people, basically escaped the asylum. They escaped, they got out, and they rained some terror on the good people of Gotham before finally getting back. But the two people who didn't come back is the kid who was kidnapped by the crazy guy who liked to smile, and the crazy guy who liked to smile. The kid was basically considered dead, you know. He was considered dead because obviously, like, there's no coming back from that. That guy was like fucking crazy. He killed a lot of people. Like, you don't come back from something like that. You don't come back from crazy like that. And, you know, after years and years, the asylum basically kind of became decrepit. It became old. Nobody wanted to bring any patients in there for obvious reasons. Also because of, like, modern technology making asylums much better than what they used to be. And so this guy, Amadeus, Dr. Arkham, he was basically, like, trying to sell this asylum off to, like, this stockbroker or whatever the fuck, who was really interested in the whole asylum, like, showing him around the place, like, showing him what the asylum was all about, talking to him about his history. And then this guy, he dropped the biggest fucking nuke this old man has ever heard. He was actually the kid. And the hole that they managed to get through, the hole that the inmates dug to get out of the asylum, well, it turned out that the crazy guy, the one who liked to smile, he was already fucking dead. And also, the kid was the reason why they managed to escape, and he was the reason why all this shit was happening. And yes, as I just said, this guy's the fucking Joker. It's the Joker. The Joker was like the one who was adopted into this family, and now he's like a rich person who's buying the whole Arkham estate, basically. After finding this out, Amadeus basically just like set himself and the entire fucking asylum on fire. He was just like, holy shit, what did I do? I raised this fucking psychopath. I must destroy it all. I have to destroy it all. And that's what he does, but it doesn't really matter because Joker basically already bought the entire asylum for himself. So he bought it, and in the modern day, he's basically just like, okay, this Batman guy, we gotta take care of this Batman guy. And Absolute Diddy Stroke is just like, I could take care of him. This guy, he's no fucking issue. He's no big problem. And Joker's just like, nah, I've got this. And he sets up a whole dossier of a bunch of other villains that is going to attack Batman basically in the next couple of issues. So that's gonna be fucking insane. We got Absolute Scarecrow. We got Absolute Poison Ivy, who's looking like an absolute fucking baddie, if you ask me. Like, goddamn, look at this. Look at this. There's just some things, I guess, just don't change no matter what universe. And Poison Ivy being a fucking baddie, it's just something that will stick no matter what happens. So I'm kind of happy for that, not gonna lie. I kind of like my Poison Ivy's hot. But let's be real here, this is the Absolute universe, so something fucked up is going to happen no matter what. So let's not get our hopes up, guys. Let's not get our hopes up, but it's looking pretty good. And so, yeah, that's basically the entire issue. Really good issue. Really liked it. I did like the whole deep dive we got into Arkham and what it used to be and what it is now. I like that it wasn't originally supposed to be like just this place that, you put in inmates and all these crazy people just to like break out like they do in the mainline universe. I like how it was actually meant to help people who are like mentally ill and the mentally disturbed and whatnot. And then Joker decided to come into this guy's life, fuck everything up, and then turn into basically fucking like Alcatraz 2.0, but with way more horror and way more torture. Like, this shit is actually insane. The shit that we have to learn about from this new Arkham Asylum. Like, I don't even know what to say. It's scary, basically. It's scary. This entire comic is basically just a horror comic. Let's be real here. It's fucking scary, all the shit that's going on. Also, as I said, we got to meet the new Deathstroke, and he's looking like fucking Big Boss. Like, he's got the whole hair, he's got the patch, he's got everything going on. I'm not gonna front, this guy's drippy as fuck. He's looking pretty good. That doesn't take away from the fact that he's basically the new Absolute Diddy, so he's the absolute Epstein of this universe. So let's be real here, that's basically the entire point of what he's around for. But maybe we'll get to see him fight Batman as well, because apparently he's like super fucking skilled, just like in the mainline universe. So I'm excited for that. This entire issue was pretty fucking cool. I like to know the history of this universe, and I like the little deep dives we get into these characters, into these buildings, and basically what Gotham is as a city, which is basically just like the mainline universe Gotham, but like even more screwed up somehow. Like, I don't know how more screwed up you can make up Gotham City, but apparently Scott Snyder just shows us how, and it's absolutely insane. But yeah, that's basically it for this week. Only short videos because I gotta go into the army for some other stuff, how it is. So just make this short little cute little video for all y'all to hang you over for the next big video that I want to keep coming out. So I'll see you guys next time. Like, comment, subscribe. Tell me what you like, what you dislike. Comment down below what else you want me to talk about. Don't forget to comment below pineapple so I know that you watched this entire video. And I'll see you next time.